the fortune for the day, kind of worthless. Just took up a lot of space. But something happened after the war. First of all, it was the formation of the Air Force. But coming into that Air Force was a tremendous influx of young, dedicated officers, all college graduates, who were able to bring with them new ideas. And I think with them, and the group that is here, and the group that preceded you, and the group that is not here for various reasons, were responsible for meteorology as it is today. Now, I remember a tornado going through Tinker Air Force Base. And they looked at that tornado and said, my God, we've got to do something about this. Then a week later, they looked at the maps, and the maps were identical. So they forecast a tornado, and this was the first time that a tornado has ever been forecast. And a tornado did go through Tinker Air Force Base. As an aside for that, the unforecast one caused $1 million worth of damage, while the forecasted one caused $30 million worth of damage. But this was the beginning of the tornado forecast that are saving lives today. I remember also in Vietnam, we had problems getting into Hanoi. We had to have clear skies. Pilots said that when they flew into Hanoi, it was like driving down a highway with all the telephone posts coming at you. So it had to be clear so they could see the telephone posts that were being shot at them. We had a satellite that was able to do that. And based on what we did and what we learned in Vietnam, you could take that satellite today and all over the world, I can see what the weather is doing. And again, that was due to the people that came in after the war. And there was something called numerical analysis. We tried to solve the equations of motion. And by solving the equations of motion, we were able to make a 24-hour forecast using a computer. Unfortunately, it took 38 hours to do that. But things got better. And there was a hurricane that hit Sandy Hook. And that was forecast 5 days in advance, thanks to the work that y'all started. You worked in headquarters, you got us people to work with. You worked on shift, you briefed pilots. But all the time, you were pushing forth meteorology. And I think I would like to just dedicate this cake to all of you tonight, because you deserve it. You've done an awful lot for the country, for meteorology, and I hope you enjoy your cake.
Chelsea, could you please come up here? Chelsea is a representative of Signature Catering, and she worked with us very cooperatively with all the demands we put on her to put this affair together. And so the meals you've been eating and all the fine fare that we've had is a function of you and your company. I understand it's a family operation, is that not right?
Yes, sir.
So her boss is her dad, and I kind of know how that goes. So would you please help Mr. Brunner cut the cake?
Sure.
Thank you, Brent. You're probably the youngest person here, too, so. We try to avoid injuries at this point. I don't blame you, Roy. I wouldn't let go of that guy. Thank